Renuka Devi is an assistant professor at the Department of Statistics, Presidency College, Chennai. Mrs. R. Renuka Devi has done her MPhil from Madras Christian College. She has 23 years of teaching experience and has published one research paper. She has also presented, participated, and organized conferences and workshops on statistics-related subjects.
Welcome to UGC lecture series on mathematical sciences. Under the topic design of experiments, in today's session we shall discuss factorial experiments, advantages of factorial experiment, 2-power factorial design, main effects and interaction effects in 2-power factorial design and its statistical analysis, also 2-power 3 factorial design and its statistical analysis. In previous sessions, we have discussed designs like CRD, RBD and LSD. So, there we are primarily concerned with comparison of the effects of a single set of treatments like varieties of wheats, manure or different methods of cultivation, etc. Single set of treatments are considered. These designs or these experiments are called simple experiment. We also have more than one set of treatments for comparison, and such experiments are called complex experiment or factorial experiment. In factorial experiments, the effects of several factors of variation are studied and investigated simultaneously, the treatment being all the combination of different factors under study. In statistics, a factorial experiment is an experiment where we consist 2 or more factors each with discrete possible values or levels and whose experimental units take on all possible combinations of these levels across all such factors. And such experiment allows the investigator to study the effect of each factor on the response variable as well as the effect of interactions between factors on the response variable. And here we have basic idea of factorial experiment, also the notations that we may use in factorial experiment. So, let us consider a design of the form 2 power n, in which there are n factors and each at 2 levels. Levels may be quite literally 2 quantitative levels, for example fertilizer, or we may have 2 qualitative alternatives like 2 species of a plant. In some cases, one level is simply to control the group, that is the absence of the factor, and other factor maybe is its presence. And here we have an example for a factorial experiment. Suppose an engineer wishes to study the total power used by each of 2 different motors, say A and B, running at 2 different speeds, say 2000 and 3000 RPM. And the factorial experiment would consist of 4 experimental units, that is motor A and motor B each at 2000 RPM and motor A and motor B each at 3000 RPM. So, each combination of a single level selected from every factor is present once. And this experiment is an example of 2 power 2, that is 2 cross 2 factorial experiment, because it consists of 2 levels. So, the base denotes the levels and the superscript or power denotes the factors. So, producing 2 cross 2 is equal to 4 factorial points. And the advantages of factorial experiment is it increases the scope of the experiment, because we are studying not only the effects of the treatments, also the interactions between the different treatments. It also increases the amount of information obtained all factors. When there are no interaction, the factorial design gives the maximum efficiency in the estimate of the effects. And when interaction exists, their nature being unknown, a factorial design is necessary to avoid misleading conclusions. The effect of a factor is estimated at several levels of other factors and the conclusions hold over a wide range of conditions. And now we will discuss about 2 power 2 factorial designs. So, here we have 2 factors each at 2 levels, say 0, 1, so that we can have 2 cross 2 is equal to 4 treatment combinations. and the notations that we use in 2 power 2 factorial designs are as follows. Let capital A and capital B indicate the names of the two factors under study, and small a and small b denote one of the two levels of each of the corresponding factors, and this will be called the second level. The first level of the factors A and B may be the absence of the letters, corresponding letters in the treatment combination. And also we have A naught B naught as factors A and B both at first level. It may be also denoted by 1, and A1 B naught or small a, this is nothing but the second level of A and B at the first level. And finally, A naught B1 or B. So, here A at the first level and the factor B is at the second level, and A1 B1 or AB. So, here both the factors at the second level. These 4 treatment combinations can be compared by laying out the experiments either in RBD or 4x4 LSD. A study about the main effects and interactions in 2 power factorial design. So, since it has got 4 treatment combinations, it may be conducted as RBD in R blocks, and here 1 A, B and AB within square brackets denote the total yields of the R plots receiving the treatments 1 A, B and AB respectively, and the corresponding mean values are denoted by 1 A, B and AB respectively within parenthesis. So, the square brackets and parenthesis makes huge difference. Square bracket denotes the total and the parenthesis the treatment combination values within parenthesis denotes the mean values. And the average observed effect of A over the 2 levels of B is called the main effect due to A, and it is defined as A is equal to 1 by 2 of A minus 1 into B plus 1, and the mean effect due to B is given by B is equal to 1 by 2 of A plus 1 into B minus 1, and the main interaction effect is given by AB. So, this is nothing but the interaction between the factors A and B, which is given by 1 by 2 of A minus 1 into B minus 1, and this table enable us to express the different means in terms of the factorial effects. So, we have factorial effects and the different combination, and we have also divisor. This is based on the positive signs in the table. For example, from the table we shall get A as m plus half of A minus B minus AB, and AB as m plus half of A plus B plus AB and so on. So, here for A the divisor is 2, we have m plus 1 by 2 of A minus B minus AB. This is based on the negative and positive signs given in the table. And now we will have the statistical analysis of 2 power design. Let us suppose that 2 power factorial experiment is conducted in RBD, and the treatment sum of squares is split into 3 orthogonal components, each with 1 degree of freedom. The factorial effect totals are given by A within square brackets, B within square brackets and AB within square brackets, and the sum of squares to any factorial effect is obtained on multiplying the square of the effect total by the factor 1 by 4 r, where r is the common replication number. So, we have sum of squares due to main effect A is equal to the total, which is there given by A B minus B plus A minus 1. So, this total divided by 4 r, and similarly sum of squares due to main effect B is given by the total, that is B within square bracket the whole square divided by 4 r, and due to interaction we have A B the whole square divided by 4 r, and each of these sum of squares will have 1 degree of freedom. So, the total degrees of freedom is also splitted according to the different sum of squares due to effects and interaction. And to carry out the statistical analysis, we have the null hypothesis as the blocks as well as the treatments are homogeneous, and as usual the total sum of squares is partitioned as the sum of squares due to the factor A, factor B and interaction effect, and replicates also the error sum of squares. And the total sum of squares will have 4r minus 1, and the sum of squares due to factor A, B and AB will have each 1 degree of freedom, and the sum of squares due to replicates will have r minus 1, since we have r replicates altogether in total, and the error degree of freedom is 3 into r minus 1. And mean sum of squares are obtained by dividing the various sum of squares by its respective degrees of freedom. Since the sum of squares due to factor A, B and interaction has 1 degree of freedom, the mean sum of squares due to factor A, B and AB will be the same as the sum of squares due to A, B and AB. But mean sum of squares due to replicates is obtained by dividing the sum of squares due to replicates by its degrees of freedom, that is r minus 1, which is given as small SR squared, and mean sum of squares due to error is obtained by dividing the error sum of squares by 3 into r minus 1 degrees of freedom, which is denoted by small SE squared. And to test the null hypothesis against the alternative hypothesis, we have the test statistic as FA, which is equal to SA squared by SE squared follows F distribution with 1 and 3 into r minus 1 degrees of freedom. And for factor B, the test statistic is SB squared by SE squared with F distribution of 1 and 3 into r minus 1 degrees of freedom. And for the interaction effect AB, we have the test statistic as SAB squared by SE squared, and it follows F distribution with 1 comma 3 into r minus 1 degrees of freedom. And for replicates, we have SR squared by SE squared. So, it follows F distribution with r minus 1 and 3 into r minus 1 degrees of freedom. Now, we compare all these calculated values with the respective table values at some level of significance, maybe 5% or 1%. If for any factorial effect calculated F is greater than the table value, for 1 and 3 times of r minus 1 degrees of freedom, and then the null hypothesis is rejected. Otherwise, null hypothesis may be accepted. And we have the ANOVA table, which gives us the entire statistical analysis of 2 power 2 factorial design. So, the ANOVA table consists of 5 columns: sources of variation, first column, degrees of freedom, sum of squares, mean sum of squares, and finally, we have variance ratio. So, under sources of variation, we have blocks and main effects A, B, interaction effect A, B, error and total. And from the analysis, we can find out the degrees of freedom, and we can write in the table as for blocks it is r minus 1, since we have r blocks, and for main effects A, B and interaction effect A, B, we have 1 degrees of freedom, and for error it is 3 times of r minus 1, and for total we have 4r minus 1 degrees of freedom. And sum of squares we denote it by SB squared, capital SA squared, capital SB squared, capital SAB squared, and for blocks or replicates, so it is SR squared, and error SE squared, and mean sum of squares is obtained by dividing the sum of squares by its respective degrees of freedom. So, it is denoted in small letters: small s r squared, small s b squared, small s a squared, small s a b square and small s e squared, and we have variance ratio for replicates FR for the factor A FA, for the factor B FB, and for the interaction we have FAB. Now, we will discuss about 2 power 3 factorial design. In 2 power 3 experiments, we consider 3 factors, say A, B, C, each at 2 levels, say A naught A1, B naught B1 and C naught C1. So, that we have totally 2 power 3 is equal to 8 treatment combinations in all. So, the 8 treatment combinations in a standard order is represented as 1 A, B, AB, C, AC, BC and ABC. 2 power 3 factorial experiment can be performed as CRT with 8 treatments or RBD with R replicates. And here the main effect and interaction effects are calculated in the following manner. The simple effect of A is given by the difference in the main yields of A as a result of increasing the factor A from the first level to the second level and at other levels of the factors B and C. And the different levels of B and C are given. Simple effect of A is also listed, and the main effect of A is defined as the average of these 4 simple effects. In the same manner, we can also calculate or find the main effect of B and main effect of C. So, now the main effect of A is obtained as average of all these 4 simple effects. Finally, we get 1 by 4 of A minus 1 into B plus 1 into C plus 1. In the same manner, we can obtain the main effects of B and C as, for B it is 1 by 4 of A plus 1 into B minus 1 into C plus 1 and 1 by 4 of A plus 1 into B plus 1 into C minus 1 respectively. The interaction effects AB, BC and AC and ABC are obtained as, for AB it is 1 by 4 of A minus 1 into B minus 1 and C minus 1, and for BC, AC and ABC are given. And now we have a table which gives the devices and signs as in the case of 2 power 3 factorial design, with which the means of various treatment combinations are to be combined to obtain the general mean capital M and the 7 factorial effects A, B, C, AB, AC, BC and ABC. We have a table which gives the devices and signs with which the means of various treatment combinations are to be combined to obtain the general mean M and the 7 factorial effects A, B, C, AB, AC, BC and ABC. This is same as in the case of 2 power 2 factorial design. Now, we have the statistical analysis of 2 power 3 design. By using the table of devices and signs of 2 power 3 factorial experiment, the various factorial totals can be expressed as mutually orthogonal contrast of the 8 treatment totals. So, in the analysis of 2 power 3 design, we split the treatment sum of squares 7 into 7 mutually orthogonal components corresponding to 7 factorial effects, each carrying 1 degree of freedom. And the sum of squares due to the factorial main effect or interaction is obtained by multiplying the squares of the factorial effect total by 1 by 8R, and R is the common replication number. For example, sum of squares due to main effect A is obtained by dividing the factorial total square of the factorial total, that is A within square brackets the whole square divided by 8R, and it will have 1 degree of freedom. And sum of squares due to interaction effect BC is defined as the factorial total due to the effect BC, square it divided by 8R, and it also will have 1 degree of freedom, and so on. And the entire statistical analysis will be given in the form of table called ANOVA table. We have in the other design, it consists of 5 columns. The following table gives the devices and signs with which the means of various treatment combinations are to be combined to obtain the general mean M and the 7 factorial effects A, B, C, AB, AC, BC and ABC. So, this is similar to the table as we did in the case of 2 power 2 factorial design. So, the table is, we have the factorial effects and the different means as 1, A, B, interaction at the first level AB, C, AC, BC and ABC, second level interaction ABC, and finally we have the divisor. And here for under factorial experiment we have the general mean M and A, B, C, first level interaction AB, AC, BC and ABC, and for treatment mean, for the general mean we have all plus signs, and here the divisor is 8. So, this is actually divisor that should be accommodated in the last column, and for factor A we have the divisor as 4. This is based on the number of positive signs. So, we have minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So, we have 4 positive signs, and for B it is minus, the divisor is again 4, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, and for C it is again the divisor is 4, minus, 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 under the treatment mean C we have plus, 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 and for AB, AC, BC and ABC we have the divisor as 4, 4 and 4. So, the signs will be plus, minus, minus, plus, plus, minus, minus, plus, and plus, minus, plus, minus, minus, plus, minus, plus, 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 minus, 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 plus, plus, and finally for the interaction effect ABC we have minus, plus, plus, minus, plus, and finally we have plus. So, this is the table of divisors and signs. So, with which we can find the means of various treatment combinations, and based on that table and using that table of divisors and signs of 2 power 3 factorial experiment, the various factorial total can be expressed as mutually orthogonal contrast of the 8 treatment totals. So, in the analysis of 2 power 3 design, we split the treatment sum of squares 7 into 7 mutually orthogonal components corresponding to 7 factorial effects, each carrying 1 degree of freedom. And sum of squares due to an factorial effect, that is main effect or interaction, is obtained by multiplying the squares of the factorial effect total by 1 by 8r, where r is the common replication number. So, for example, sum of squares due to main effect A is equal to the total factorial total, which is denoted by A within square brackets. So, square of the total divided by 8r, and it will have 1 degree of freedom. So, in the same manner we can obtain sum of squares due to other main effects B and C. Also, sum of squares due to interaction effects BC is equal to the factorial effect total, that is BC within square bracket the whole square divided by 8r, and it will also have 1 degree of freedom. In similar manner we can obtain the sum of squares due to other interactions AC, AB and ABC. and the entire analysis of 2 power 3 factorial design can be summarized in the form of table called ANOVA table, and we have now the ANOVA table. As in the other designs, in case of 2 power 3 factorial designs, the ANOVA table will consist of 5 columns. First column will be as usual the sources of variation and degrees of freedom, third column representing the sum of squares, then fourth column mean sum of squares, and the last column is, that is fifth column, is F ratio. And the hypothesis of the presence of factorial effect is rejected at given level of significance if the corresponding calculated F statistics given in the ANOVA table is greater than the table value F with 1,7 times of r minus 1 degrees of freedom. So, all the calculated value given in the ANOVA table are compared with different F table values with respective degrees of freedom at given level of significance, maybe 5% or 1%. If the table value is less than the calculated value, H naught may be accepted, otherwise H naught will be rejected. And based on our discussion, the summary is factorial experiment, that is we have discussed about the factorial experiment and the basic idea and notations about the factorial experiment, and also we discussed the 2 power 2 factorial design and its statistical analysis, and 2 power 3 factorial design and its statistical analysis. Based on our discussions, we have some of the questions. What are the factorial experiments? State the advantages of a factorial experiment over simple experiment. What is meant by main effects and interaction in factorial experiment? Give the statistical analysis of 2 power 2 factorial design. Also give the statistical analysis of 2 power 3 factorial design. Thank you for being with us, and thanks for watching the UGC lecture series on mathematical sciences.